There's a pain if a new day's coming. It's gotta come from you and me. Oh, say can you see? Oh, say can you see? And in New York Harbor, there's a lady with a flame, still calling in the huddled masses in liberty's name. But there's fear on the airwaves and hatred wrapped in the flag, turning strangers into enemies and our riches into rags. And a revolution to break the grip of greed don't need a strong man or a savior, but I believe we're gonna need whatever magic this old world's got left to start. And all the ammunition in the chambers of our heart. It's working people who made this country great, not the greedy opportunists or the peddlers of hate. If a new day's coming, it's gotta come from you and me. Oh, say can you see? Oh, say can you see? Well, thank you, friends. Do you feel like singing? Yeah. This is a folk music show and we haven't got a lot of time. So let's just get right to it, yeah? All right. This is a song about something I'd like to see change in the world. I know there's a lot of things in the world could use changing, but this is just about one in particular. And I guess we'd like to send this one out to the Supreme Court. Well, there's a whole lot of uppity women still ain't satisfied with the deal. We let them ride right alongside, now they want to take the wheel. And the fellas keep saying we got this, cause that's the way that it's always been done. Don't all the scriptures say a woman should obey? Didn't a man write every last one? We can take a little lesson from history. All the priests, generals, and kings, they're just nothing like long experience when it comes to making a mess out of things. Fellas, get out the way. Fellas, get out the way. We had our turn, we had our say. Fellas, get out the way. Fellas, get out the way. That's your part, Ann Arbor. Now they want choice, pay equality. Wouldn't believe it how they ran Reagan. Back in the day, we just knock them on the head and drag them on back to the cave. And we're still flexing that privilege, but we find ways to ignore it, and ever subtler ways to say she must have been asking for it. Oh, fellas, get out the way. Fellas, get out the way. We had our turn, we had our say. Fellas, get out the way. Fellas, get out the way. Tell you what, I thank God that she made women. Every time I'm in a crowd of guys, they might do just fine without us. Without them, we'd be Lord of the Flies. Whoever said it's gross before hoes, I can tell you that's a load of malarkey. If there's any hope for this whole show, we got to bring on the matriarchy. Fellas, get out the way. Fellas, get out the way. We had our turn, we had our say. Fellas, get out the way. Fellas, get out the way. Yeah. When I hold the door, it ain't chivalry. No, I'm just getting out of her way. Fellas, get out the way. Fellas, get out the way. We had our turn, we had our say. Fellas, get out the way. Fellas, get out the way. Louder, fellas. Fellas, get out the way. Fellas, get out the way. We had our turn, we had our say. Fellas, get out, 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 fellas, get out the way. Thank you, friends. Thank you for singing. I think we got time to play two more songs before we get out the way ourselves. I am so stoked and honored to that we get to open this show for Carsey Blanton and her amazing band. I've had the opportunity to see them twice last fall, and so excited to see them again, and to bring these guys to see them for the first time. They'll also be up at Bliss Fest this weekend, along with a host of other pals, and it's going to be a blast. I've been writing songs this year for Patreon, and releasing them one every month. If I don't do it, I pause the payment. And so far, I found it a very powerful material incentive to at least try and write a song every month. So this is one of those, a song called Enough. My grandpa and grandma came up from Alabama for a GM job in Pontiac. Bought an itty bitty house on a skinny city lot and dug a big old garden out back. Grew most everything they needed and saved all the seeds and dried whatever they could can. And grandma sold nearly all their clothes out of stuff for the Sally Ann. Never bought a new if they could find a used or scavenge it for free. And whatever they had left over, they'd give to folks in need. Grandma made money baking fancy cakes for people on the other side of town. Grandpa bought an old car and an older one for parts and fixed it every time it broke down. And Lord, was there on purpose seasoning for the gravy and the biscuits, grits and okra and turnip greens. The only work they knew was hard, only times they knew were tough. They never had a lot, but they always had enough. Well, the years went by, my grandfolks died, and so much of what they knew got lost. And everything now suits Phil's breakdown, fixing is twice the cost. If you got a new car, you won't get far trying to be a troubleshooter. Just take a trip to the dealership and hook it up to a computer. Whose dreams are these anyway? Are we consumers or consumed? Why do we decorate our houses to look like hotel rooms? Hard as I try, I can't figure why folks admire obscene extravagance like Musk and Bezos, Trump and Gates, Kanye and the Kardashians. It's all about the game, according to the winners. And they got everything you want in warehouses called fulfillment centers. It's like there's some kind of hole we're trying to fill with all this stuff. We always have a lot, but we never had enough. I heard about a man in a faraway land who made respectable folks aghast, steadily gathering an entourage of fishermen, prostitutes, and outcasts. Near as they could figure it, he was illegitimate. They say he was born in the stable. They say he made wine out of water one time and knocked over some bankers' tables. It was like daring the authorities and clergy to do their worst when he said the first would be last and the last would be first. Don't give like the hypocrites and make a big show of it, but there was gathering more. And if you want to see heaven, sell your possessions, give what you got to the poor. If you try to save your life, you surely do. Said the kingdom is inside you if you choose it. He and a dozen good buddies wandered around sleeping rough. They never had a lot, they always had enough. They never had a lot, they always had enough. Woo! Thank you, friends. We'll leave you with one last song here, and I really hate to close out on a serious note, but we're gonna. just because this is something that needs saying. You could think of it as a public service announcement of a song, and it applies to all of you, specifically those of you with kitchens. A song about something that happens all too frequently in my kitchen and just might happen in yours. Well, it might start out with Tuesday night mojitos. Why not, right? Squeezing out that mint and lime till someone drops the needle on that Temptations vinyl, laying his kitchen down.